Good morning. This is Priscilla, and I'm coming to you live from, or recorded, from my house in Addison, Maine, showing you my setup this morning. Yes, it's early. I think it's 6:15 this morning, and I wanted to show you now my setup. I'm all set to go. I live in Utopia. I live in the Bambi movie, 6 months out of the year, and I wanted to show you what I'm going to paint, and we're ready to go. I'll be back soon with some imagery. Bye for now. Good morning, it's me again. I wanted to elaborate on what I started to say. I've started so early this morning because we're expecting contractors whom we've been waiting for weeks. They're all converging today, and this is the circumstance in which I'm working. It's a construction zone, as you can see. There's some of my kitchen, there's some ripped out walls, outside is all kinds of construction debris, and working trailers and a major job site. So I'm enjoying the quiet for right now. I'll be right back. As you can see, I've begun the rough-in for my painting, and I'm in the process now of capturing that delightful early morning light just before this golden vapor burns off and we get the intensity of summer solstice instead. I'm using a mixture of muted pigments and laying in my shadow shapes, getting the basic composition. You can see I've drawn my center lines here. It's a guide to stay away, not to approach, just to make sure that I don't go off kilter here and paint the whole painting as a central composition. I have to work quickly because the light is changing minute to minute. Already we're getting some more intense greens, and the objects that were in shadow are no longer. Working very broadly right now with a big brush, and then later we'll come back in and get some tight details. Sometimes these shapes work better as big shapes if you don't get too fussy. Just enough to suggest. Here I am teaching you, because this is what I'm normally doing when I demonstrate painting. The subject I've chosen is such a happy one. Our nature here is prolific, and we're kind of new to the area, being mostly in the Florida Keys, so we are delighted by the nature around here and have installed a hummingbird feeder, which is just amazing watching these birds come. Hopefully, while I'm filming here today, a hummingbird will come by and you will see them. But even if they don't, I'll just keep painting them. We see them all the time. You'll also see lots of barn swallows. They have nested next door, and the new ones are just discovering their wings. They're so much fun to watch. My plan is to keep my colors muted towards the greens and blues end of the scale for the majority of the painting, because the focus is going to be on the hummingbird feeder. It's so easy to get carried away with the beautiful landscapes here. You could just paint that and never get to the feeder, and then you'd be very distracted. Sometimes it's better to use a big brush and get the texture that way. And then other times it's good to come in with a little brush and do a little stuff. So this is a lilac bush over to the left. I have to get that light in because that light is changing so fast. And put in the sky. Trying out a new color. Brilliant yellow light. Should be fun. Putting in my blue up here because I don't want it to mix with the yellow and make a green sky. Okay, back soon.